Oh my god, this is so pretty.
どうしたの、りょう。
不思議な形の木だな。
これはクモの木。
雲？
It's like the Whomping Willow is what it's like.
枝がクモの足みたいでしょ。
そういえば似てるな。
村へ帰るとき、この木が見えると少しホッとする。八ヶ荘への道はここでちょうど半分。この木が目印なの。
Halfway?
なるほどな。
さあ、行きましょう。村はこっち。
We've been walking for ages, but enjoying ourselves, so it's worth it. Speaking of halfway, I remember, like, I'll always remember when we used to, like, walk to, not walk, we used to drive to Limerick, and still now when we drive to Limerick or whatever, like, there's, like, this place outside Buttevant that is, like, a large, like, manor house, like, it used to be a manor house, and, like, we used to call it the haunted house because according to my grandfather, and, like, according to my father as well, like, and according to everyone pretty much, like, this house, this manor house is haunted, and, like, before when they were trying to get it renovated, the renovation of this house was, like, plagued by mysterious accidents, and, like, several people, like, died in accidents during the, like, renovation of the house, and in the end it just kind of fell into disrepair, and no one was able to finish renovating it, or able to, like, complete the work on it to move in there or whatever. And, like, you'd pass by the gates of that, like, the, like, big huge gates outside the way to that manor house, just after passing through Buttevant on the way to Limerick from Cork. And that was, like, always known as the halfway point. Like, you knew you were halfway to Limerick when you passed by those big gates, and you'd be like, oh, there's the haunted house. And, like, during the spring and summer, you wouldn't be able to see the house itself because of the trees, like, because of the foliage. But, like, during winter time and autumn, you actually would be able to see the big building, like, way off, like, behind where the gates were, and you'd be able to see the haunted house. So, yeah, that's my story about halfway. Now let's start talking to her again. Let's talk about the villager.
八ヶ荘にはどれくらいの人が住んでるんだ
50人くらい。
50?
50人か。
うん。村の人たちはみんないい人。きっと寮に
It sounds like
いいところなんだな。
ええ、山に囲まれていて。
It sounds like Mother 3 is what it sounds
でも
like.
みんなその山の恵みで暮らしている。
They all just live and support each other.
この先村へ近づけばどんどん道が険しくなっていくんだな。
ええ、これから山を越えていくから。
I sense quick time events.
ゆっくり行きましょう。
I'm all perfectly okay with going slowly. Just soaking up the scenery here.
シェンファー。
何？
Having a nice chat on the way. We'll talk about her. Well, let's talk about you for a change.
老海山の船着き場に行く。
船着き場には何をしに？
村で手に入らない
Yeah, I
ものを
was just
買い
gonna
に
say, so she can like pick up stuff.
どんなもの？
村では鉄が貴重なの。鍋や包丁、それに父が仕事で使う道具も。
鉄か。
What does he
い
do?
つも大切に使ってるけど、もし壊れてしまったら村では直せないから。
そうなのか。鉄の他には？
町でしか売っていない薬も。
薬か。
村では普段薬草を使うの。でも急病になった時には町で売っている薬がいる。
そうか。薬も貴重なんだな。
ええ、船が運んでくる。でも薬は高いからたくさんは買えない。
そうなのか。
Aww. Like I can't get enough of this. Like seriously, why can't disc 4 just go on forever?
りょう、何してるの？
ああ、また道が分かれてるな。
もう私についてくれば大丈夫。こっち。
Just trust her, Rio.
そうだったな。
It's like you've got to learn to let go. I feel like this is just another part of like Ryo's like personal development. Like he has to learn to let go and of his own like he's generally a kind of like a tense individual, or that kind of way. Like in general he's quite like kind of like tense and balled up, and he just needs to kind of let go a little bit, I guess. The path. Did we listen to her talk about this? Oh. There's even more to talk about.
村を訪ねてくる人はめったにいない。村の人が出かけることもあまりない。
そうだろうな。これだけ山奥だと。
But you can go to those
りょう
mountains.
が村に着いたら
Didn't you listen to
みんなが珍し
Reggie?
がる。
ああ、そうかもな。
子供たちはきっと喜ぶ。みんな外国の人と会うのは初めてだから。
子供たちか。
りょ
ん？
う、もしよかったら子供たちに話してあげて。日本のことや海の
Yeah,
話
tell them
を。
about the outside world. Broaden their horizons.
そんな時間があるといいな。
What do you mean you hope you have time to do that? All you have to do is sit
できればそう
down.
するよ。
ええ、お願いね。
I hope I have time. Just when I thought you were starting to turn into a stand-up guy, Rio, you get all like
水の色が
socially autistic again.
この泉は五色泉っていうの。
五色線。
昼頃から夜にかけて泉の水が
Oh,
5つの
class.
色に変わるの。だから五色泉。
不思議な泉だな。
More like pretty music.
も
It's
うす
like,
ぐ色が変わる。見て、りょう。
oh look, the color's going to change. So what's it going to change? Yeah, look, see, it turned to like a green color.
どうしてこんなことが。
どうして今まで不思議に思ったことはなかった。
そうなの
That's
か。
just the way it is. Things will never be the same. You just have to like accept the natural world around you for what it is and stop questioning it, Rio. That's what she's trying to
急
teach
ぎま
you.
しょう、りょう。
Maybe someday you'll get it. Maybe someday you'll be able to grow something in the garden of your mind. You can grow ideas
ここも土砂崩れか。
in the garden of your mind.
別の道を探すしかないな。
ごめんなさい、りょう。
え？
私についてくれば大丈夫なんて。
Oh, it's not your fault.
気にするな。
うん、
さっきの分かれ道まで戻ろう。
ええ。
It's not your fault, Shenhua. Another beautiful shot. It's like that's more desktop material right there, more desktop wallpaper. Disc 4 is just full of
こっち
it.
へ進むしかないな。
そうね。
よし、ここからまた俺が先に行こ
Oh, we get to do some more like woodland wandering.
りょうに任せる。
Oh, like, oh, I forgot. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. See, I'm not like, when I was talking about the controllers, I'm not depressing the orb trigger now at all. And then, like, I depress it, like, a little bit, and then, like, a little bit, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. And it's like, and it's like you get, like, a sense of, like, different, like, grades of pressure and different, like, speeds or whatever. And it's like, I always thought, like, the GameCube controller was so, like, revolutionary for even, like, doing that. And I guess it was at the time, but, like, I mean, apparently the Dreamcast did it first, so... It's like that, which I never thought of. But yeah. I actually am, like, really, really hoping that Disc 4 just doesn't let up with this kind of
う。どうしたシェ
chill
ファー？
atmosphere. Like, I hope this is, like, the tone that they have for, like, the whole of Disc 4.
父の病気によく聞くの。
え？
Illness?
お父さんの？
Calm down, Philippe.
待たせちゃった。
ああ、行こ
Who is it? Crazy old Maurice again? Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. The fool I'm afraid I've been thinking. So I'm not going to start. I'm totally going around in a circle again. I'm just going to turn back around right now. Oh, I didn't even know she was going to be behind us right there. There she is, just like sauntering around in our wake. It's like I could see that path was just going to hook back around and join where we had been previously, so better to just like turn around and walk right out that door without your dry wide toes or your 4 fried chickens and without Matt Guitar Murphy. It's just the best course of action at the time. See, here's like another beautiful little clearing. Like, geez, that storm really did a number on some of the trees here, though, it seems. Because look, there's like broken branches all over the place. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go this way. I think in general, if you kind of try and take the paths that seem to be diverting away more so from where you want it to are at the moment, even though the path less traveled will hurt, man. It's not cool, Robert Frost. The world's so big, and we're all so small. Sometimes it seems like we can't do anything at all. I'm not gonna get like stuck on that. I'm not gonna get stuck on stupid again. It's like seriously, there's like one video where I said like my commentary is a mixture of personal ramblings and internet videos, and it's like it couldn't be that couldn't be even more true. Look at this all of a sudden. You know what this looks like? It looks like some like area you'd see in like the Pokemon cartoon, like in the episode with like the fossil Pokemon. It's like the quarry where they were or whatever. But it's really cool, like really, and just another biome, like another atmosphere to enjoy here. It's like it couldn't be more true, just like personal ramblings and internet videos, basically, are the two main ingredients of my commentary, and just random, like, talking about movies. It's a beautiful landscape. Look at it.
ケイリンではこんな景色があちこちで見られる。初めて見たときは私も驚いたけど。
まるで人が作ったみたいだ。
It's just like a crazy like canyon sort of an atmosphere.
時間をかけて風と水が岩の形を変えていく。
そうか。
Oh my god, are there going to be more walking the plank here?
ええ。でも足元に気をつけて。
Please tell me no more planks, stone or otherwise. There's no could about it. You will die. You'll be dead. Quick time events ahoy, I believe. I guess I'm just supposed to not run. What does the help say? Move cautiously. Okay, apparently we're in a rocky area. So I'm just going to not run, and I presume like if I go too quickly, this is almost like when you're carrying the books, I guess is what it's going to be like. The way that like when you're carrying the books, if you like go slowly, then it's okay, but if you start like running, then you're going to have like more and more quick time events so that you don't like lose your balance or whatever. So I presume if we just like take it slow, walk, don't run, and like take the opportunity to take in the scenery as well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. Oh my god, I tried to press it, but I fell to my death. It's like the old Robotnik would have made it perilous. It looks like the old Robotnik made this rocky area. The new Robotnik is chirping away in the background. Chirp, 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 chirp. It's like someone asked, it's like, I think it was Impolo asked in like the comments, is that the new Robotnik? Like making all those noises in the background, and yeah, it totally is. It's like, who else? That's that's the new Robotnik. Cheap, cheap, chirpa, chirpa, cheap, chirpy, chirpy, cheap, cheap. Like cheap, 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 cheap. I don't mind cheap, 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 cheap. Everything is fine. Cheap, 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 cheap. It's like seriously, like I just said like, oh my god, I can't like I'm all like off kilter all of a sudden. I just said like I wasn't going to get stuck on stupid with the songs again. It's like as long as long as I don't start on the Muffin Man thing again. Okay, this is where I like was the last time. Okay, I did manage to do it that time. Oh my god, I didn't even notice myself doing it that time. It's like this is like the point where you'd way prefer to have where you'd far prefer to have like to be using like an analog, to be using like an analog stick to control this. Like fuck, like it's like you can't like, there's no way to like, you can either turn to the left or the right. You can't like turn like slightly diagonally or some shit. Like that's the point where it's like I feel like I might be here for a long time. Okay, I finally got across that stupid bit. What I've been doing is kind of like, I've been doing this, like using L to kind of align myself, because like there's no... There's no like easy way to kind of like align yourself because you're not using an analog stick. So I found like just stopping now and then and using L to do it. Okay, there might be like something coming up here. Has been very useful. Fuck, I'm not going to be able to do this. And it's like you have to like do the whole thing if you fail. Like if you fall like even like at the very end, like you have to do the whole thing again. So oh, here we go, another quick time event, I guess. Jump carefully. Use the boost to break through. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to do this? I'm actually not bad at them. Like I like them, the ones where it flashes up on screen. I used to be really bad at them before. Like I remember the first time I saw something like that, I think was actually in the fight against the supermarket girl, and I was like, what the hell does it want me to do? But I actually managed to figure it out then. I find that way better than the ones where it like just flashes up on the screen, like with the arrow. Like I found where it just like flashes up on the screen, I find it like really jarring, and it's very hard to like see what exactly it wants you to do. That's like what happened to me half the time there, like going through that section. It's like I couldn't tell really quickly whether it was saying left or right, because it looks so similar against the white background of the rocks or whatever. Whereas like at least with like the ones where it like takes a pause and says, okay, do all this shit, it's like I have the time to like mentally process that.